Hello. Okay, so this is day 307 of our pool project. And of course, I'm going to show you around. Oh, there's our screen material. Do we have screen today? You guessed it. We do not have screen installation today. I've got my salty hat on because, again, I am very salty about this pool situation. And what we're going through with Olympus Pools. They have been not easy to work with. They haven't been treating their customers fairly. And I'll go ahead, and I know you've seen some of my videos, some of my posts, but the most recent updates are we do not have screen today, even though we were told several times we would. I cannot get a straight answer out of James Stanton, or however you say his last name, Stanton. Anyways, I cannot get a full answer, a complete answer, an accurate answer from him for any question that we have specifically right now regarding our screen and our equipment. So yesterday I did finally, after texting James Jordan, his now new business partner, and James and Jordan together. Of course, they're going to start lawn work right as I'm doing this video. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'll talk a little louder. Oh my God, seriously, people? I'm annoyed. Anyways, so I've lost my whole train of thought. Okay, so yesterday we got an answer about screen. Now it's moved to the 21st. So we will definitely be doing a live on the 21st in case whether they do the screen or not. We were told that as soon as they come on the 21st, they will knock on the door and expect payment from us. Okay, so we're 93% paid up on our contract. So we have about $5,600 left on our contract to pay, but we have about $20,000 to $30,000 worth of work left. That includes the screen. So the total for the screen is over $9,000, close to 10, and they are expecting half as soon as they knock on our door on the 21st. Okay, so I think that's next Wednesday. So Wednesday they should come install the screen. We pay half instead of Olympus paying for the screen, because we've paid them $55,000, rounded up, $55,000. Okay, for this is what we've gotten so far. It's our pool. Yeah, look, this is the stairs. Okay, so this is our pool. I've asked explicitly to James, are you paying the full amount? Could not get an answer to them from him, so we called the screen company. The screen company was very clear that as soon as they knock on our door, they are expecting half of the screen payment for us. Once we pay that half of the screen payment, then we will be 100% paid up on our contract, yet we are still needing equipment, electrical done, plaster. Of course, we cannot swim in a pool like this. Plaster. And I think that's it after the screen. Okay, so those are some expensive other pieces that are needed. Interior. Yeah, Alan's watching, my husband's watching, so just correct me on anything, babe. Okay, so like this is our dirty pool. This is what we're dealing with. The frogs are incredibly loud at night. So we've got frogs, we've got mosquitoes. I am surprised that there's not a snake or a turtle or an alligator back here. Hopefully our fence is keeping those things out. So that's that on the screen. Yes, we did. Gigi, we did go and do that today. We have not spoken to an attorney. We don't know, Melissa, if we do have a lawsuit or not. That honestly, everything that it is not criminal what they're doing. It is. Let's be honest. It is criminal. It should be. But it's civil. So everybody would, unless we can have a class action lawsuit together, everybody would be kind of like going out on their own against them, but also having to pay for lawyers and court fees and all that. But the last thing that they've done to our pool, Olympus themselves, is the concrete, the gunite. So they haven't done anything else. All of this tile work, coping, decking, all that, plumbing, that was ours. That was ours. Yes, Melissa. They told us that sign to swim is 6 months, and we are on day 307. So we are way past the contracted date, even though they have a clause in there, of course, to protect themselves. All the laws protect the business owners and not the consumers. Let's see. We had to reach out to Lightning Aluminum to negotiate install because they wouldn't do anything unless they get paid. So again, we have to do all the work to get any of the work done, and that is accurate. So everything that we've done since the concrete was shot into our pool, we have done that ourselves. Olympus has done none of that work. They have not paid that out of any of the money that we paid them. This was money that we had reserved to pay through each phase of our pool construction. So after we pay half the screen, which I will not say anything that's untruth or that I don't know 100% to be true, because they are handing out cease and desist orders like candy. So I'm going to stick to straight facts that I know 100% sure. So I do know they're expecting us to pay, even though we have paid Olympus Pools all of this money, and we have yet to see them come back on our property to do work since April. There are hundreds of Olympus Pool customers in the very same predicament as we're in, pretty much all having work stopped by Olympus at the same stage. So either they've got gunite or they haven't gotten gunite, but yet they haven't done any work past that. So we are going to be going around to different victims' houses, showing the state of their project, letting their stories and voices be heard, because to be very, very honest, the news reporters, the news stories are not accurately reflecting exactly what the victims are going through and exactly how many victims are out there and exactly how Olympus is treating all of the victims. I've already spoken to and heard from and read stories from lots of victims, and you will not believe how we're being treated. Like, we're the scum of the earth and not them. Like, we're the ones that are thieves and stealing their money, to be honest. That's how we're being treated. I have texted James and Jordan together over and over. Sorry about that. Somebody called. So I've been texting, and I have yet to get an answer. I've been very clear that I expect an answer, and we have been given just shady responses. Like, they can't give a clear response. We cannot get a clear response on where is our equipment. We've been told, oh, it's been on order, or it's been ordered, it should be here, we'll get it to you. Lie. It's on back order, we'll get it to you as soon as possible. Lie. I mean, it's been since April we've been asking for equipment to be delivered, and it has not been. or they just don't answer us at all. They like speed right past that question and like bring up something else, like trying to accuse my husband of slander. So we want our equipment. We want it as soon as possible. That is the next thing, because we're hopefully screen will be done. I'm still holding out hope for that. I mean, we have some money, so I'm sure they'll come collect that money and put up the screen. And then who knows when, if we'll ever get that equipment. I'm not holding my breath, but they owe us that equipment. We actually paid for a $7,000 heater back in March. Do we have a heater for our spa? We sure do not. So that right there is theft, because we paid them for something that was never delivered. We've paid for equipment that's never been delivered. And we just don't know their intentions. Oh, look, we've got little tadpole friends. Do you see that little guy swimming around? Oh, that's fantastic. There's tadpoles in our pool. Lovely. This is so disgusting, y'all. I just can't even. So no screen today. Would not give us a clear answer on the full payment for the screen. So what we had to do was call Lightning Aluminum. They're expecting us to pay half. After we pay half, we are 100% paid up, but we have several expensive steps left to be completed, and we are expecting that Olympus does that in a timely manner, no matter where they get the money from. If they have to reach deep into their pockets and start selling some of their own assets, that's exactly what they need to be doing to finish our project and anybody else's project. We need our equipment. We've paid for it. They took our money, but they did not deliver on our equipment, so we are in need of that. That's what we want. Then also, I want you guys to be keeping an eye out. We'll be sharing it live here for other victim stories. I think our first one is going to be tomorrow. This is going to be kind of messy. We're not professionals at this, but we still want voices of the victims to be heard. So we're going to just be shooting live on their location to show their pool, to show their stories. And it may not be the prettiest thing or edited well, but we are going to go live so that other people's voices can be heard that's going through the same thing that we are. If anybody is a Olympus Pool victim and is hearing this, please reach out to either myself through Messenger or my husband, Alan Trujillo, which he is commenting here. Please reach out to one of us and we will get your location and we will get to your pool site so that you can tell your story too, because all of our voices need to be heard and we need to be loud and we need to let them know that we are not going to go away and we're not going to tolerate this anymore. We need to just stir the pot and make a really big fuss about it, because a lot of people are being way too quiet about what they are suffering through, and James and Olympus get to act like the victim, that people are coming after them, which they've already come after our money, our hard-earned money, worth over millions of dollars this man has stolen from people and not delivered on their pools. So, we're excited to do that. We're excited to help out however we can. And we are excited to see the outcome from all of us banding together. And if you are not a pool victim, but you are watching this and feeling any kind of way for us or for any of the victims, please feel free to share this in any platform that you desire, okay? Reach out and send them a message if you'd like. Whatever you feel like feel comfortable doing, we will accept any kind of help that we can get, even if it's just spreading the word that this is happening and that we're not going away unless they finish our pools. So, anyways, thank you guys for staying on and listening.